Live from the Buffalo Wild Wings studio, here's Sports Nightly.
Welcome into Sports Nightly alongside my tag team partner and the loser of the in-house BCSN Bracket Challenge, Sherwin Shelton. I'm the winner, Yaw Bonsu, and I know I wanted you to start off the show tonight just to see how you would introduce me, because if you didn't say it like that, I would have paused the entire show and waited to introduce me as the winner.
Some say it was the greatest, the best ever victory.
Gator boy, stay hot.
That anyone has ever seen.
Gator boy, stay hot.
The greatest bracket challenge ever.
Wait, hold on. Who'd you pick? Kansas.
I did pick Kansas, but it was auto-picked. I used AI.
Auto-pick.
Unfortunately. But let's talk about stuff in this century, this today.
It happened a few days ago. Thank you, guys. Softball, Bowling Green, in Western Michigan. We picked things up in the top of the first. Bases loaded for the Falcons. Ava McKee, the short hit into left field. Caitlin Teig decides to throw the first, bringing Taylor Barrett home. BG leads 1-0. Top of the sixth, Broncos have bases loaded now. Michaela Booth floats it into center field. Welcome home Peyton Kelly, and Jordan Smith beats the throw to home. And just like that, the Broncos take a 2-1 lead. Booth, back-to-back games with the multiple RBIs for the first time this season. Western Michigan looking to close it out in the seventh with the bases loaded. Annalise Niles is hit by the pitch, barely, but the call still stands. The Broncos out a run and win 3-1. BG and Western Michigan run it back tomorrow in a doubleheader. Michelle Gardner, talk to me.
We did have a couple hard hits, but you know, still outs, but hard hits, and I'm okay with that.
It's always good seeing the athletes we used to cover right here on this network tear it up at the next level. Former Anthony Wayne pitcher Kat Myers is no different. As a member of the Michigan softball team, it is safe to say Kat's been in her bag, and who could be surprised, because after all, she was born to be a Wolverine. Inside the Myers household,
her little table topper from signing day,
you'll find Jessica and Chad Myers.
So this is her first home run ball.
Who might be the proudest parents in Ohio and the biggest Michigan fans.
My parents are big Michigan fans. We were raised in a Michigan household, and we got a lot of Ohio State fans in the family.
You may remember Kat Myers as the former Anthony Wayne pitcher who broke multiple school records, including single-season ERA, career ERA, and career winning percentage, not to mention some other big-time accolades along the way.
Kat Myers was part of an incredible pitching staff that we had here over a several-year run. Anthony Wayne's pitching staff throughout Kat's career here was very special.
Myers' dominance led her to Michigan, but let's turn back the clock. Because Myers was born to be a Wolverine.
It's always been like a big dream school of mine, so I think softball definitely gave me a way to let that happen. I've been coming to camps since I was about 10, about one a year since then.
Somebody called it with this picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we are perfectly fine with that.
Yeah, this one is, when I took this picture, never in a million years did we really think that she was a future Michigan Wolverine.
The better Kat got at softball, the more Michigan started to notice. And in the winter of her junior year, what was once unimaginable was finally reality. Kat getting an offer to play softball at Michigan.
I told my parents right after, I was like, can I accept it now? And they were like, you know, let's give it a day, whatever. And I knew immediately that was what I was looking for.
Yeah, we knew it was the right fit. She had been recruited by a lot of different schools, but it was kind of always that, hey, if this opportunity's there, you have to take it. From
getting autographs and photos from Michigan players to being one herself, the only thing that can make it more perfect is, well, a perfect game, which Kat achieved in her first career start.
I just took every pitch one at a time and tried not to think too much of the end goal. I want to say settled in after that. This is I belong here, and you know, this is my role for the team.
It was brutal. But I was so excited. I'm crying after the game. I knew how big this was for her.
It is only the 9th perfect game in program history, and how fitting for it to come from someone who was born to be a Wolverine. In Ann Arbor, I'm Yaw Bonsu, BCSN. 27, the amount of wins Albert Prince Bell has tallied in his boxing career. And when the final bell has rung, he's always been on the winning end. The Prince is undefeated. And tomorrow night, he looks to claim another crown inside the Huntington Center. We took a trip to Central City Boxing to catch up with the Toledo native. Here at Central City Boxing, the sport is an art. and the ring is a canvas.
Boxing is how can I hit you as many times without letting you hit me back as many times.
In this gym, Albert Prince Bell is the crown jewel, and he's
a technician, somebody that's very smart in there, somebody that's fast, somebody that's always thinking, somebody got great footwork, and somebody that's very calculated.
The Prince is 27-0 and prepares to fight at the Huntington Center here in Toledo, the city where it all began.
I'm a product of my environment, but in the correct way. You know, I took the things I see around me and used them to better myself, you know, and keep pushing myself and give these kids something to look up to in my neighborhood and my community.
Bell was born and bred in the boxing world. His father, uncle, older brother all fought in the ring.
I learned a lot, you know, I mean, my dad's still my coach to this day. You know, it's just a family thing, you know, couldn't pick a better person to do it with. You know, we just a fight family. It's a beautiful thing.
A family of champions, with the latest bell ringing to the tune of 27-0. But there's one thing that's eluded him.
I want to be an undefeated world champion. The next one from Toledo, Ohio. I got some stuff that I want to prove and bring my first world title and bring it up to my mother's headstone and show her that we did it.
And on his quest for gold, kids in Toledo have a local icon to look up to.
You can do anything you want. Hard work and dedication, you know what I mean? You gotta be self-dedicated and disciplined. It ain't about where you was born, where you at, who your friends are, what you was born into. You could make something out of yourself.
Saturday, Bell moves to a new weight class with an opportunity to further stake his claim as one of the Toledo boxing greats.
It's more stars there and more opportunities to add to my legacy, you know what I mean? Getting these guys in the ring with me. So 35 is where it's at, and that's where I'm at.
In Toledo, I'm Yaw Bonsu, BCSN. Friday at the Masters at First Tee. The youth golf organization held a mixer at its Toledo HQ today. The event served as an opportunity to not only watch the biggest major of the year, but learn about the organization that breaks down barriers in golf. The day also featured a silent auction with a very nice Peyton Manning jersey and an Alex Rodriguez jersey, and a chance to make a long putt. Overall, the event served as a way for people to give back to kids looking to break into the golf world.
Getting people on site here is always a priority of mine. It really helps sell the mission and the story. And so, yeah, I want people leaving feeling like, you know, there's good camaraderie, rallying around a good mission, and hopefully a lot of these poor people will continue to support us.
52% of our golfers are women. 33% are black. So we are opening the game of golf to what was once a white man's sport. And we're so happy to bring this up.
What would be your baseball walk-up song?
Oh gosh, probably something by Nelly.
Something by Nelly?
Yeah.
Give me Run This Town by Jay-Z. Have a great night.